The factor game is like the Taxman challenge, but it's a two-player game. You're using X and O to claim numbers, kind of like tic-tac-toe, but different. Do we have two people that want to play each other, or should we have all of you gang up on me? What should we do for teams?
It won't let me open it.
Same here.
Same here. Let me try and do. Copy link. Does that link work better?
Okay.
Yay. Okay. Anyone particularly want to play, or should we just have all of you gang up against me?
I'll play.
You'll play. Okay. Who wants to challenge April? April, are you X's or O's?
X.
Okay.
I'll play.
Okay. April and Josie on the Factor Game Championships of 2023. So it's a little complicated because it's not quite a taking turns game.
Now
So
you say
April
that.
is going to pick any number she wants that hasn't been claimed yet, and I'll put an X on it. So call out any number, April.
22.
22. Okay. That won't really be your first turn. We can take it back and start over, but for demonstrating, here we go. Now, before April's turn is done, Josie gets to put an O on any unclaimed factors. So 1 times 22 would work. And then 22 is even. It's going to be 2 times something. What's the other factors of 22?
11.
11. So Josie gets 2 and 11. Everyone that's not April or Josie, we don't get to like fall asleep. We have to help shout out the factors to help the reply, right? So that was all April's first turn. And now Josie starts her turn. So she gets to pick any number that's not claimed and put an O on it.
18.
18. And then April gets all the factors of that as part 2 of Josie's turn. So she would get 6 times 3 is 18. And she would get 9 times 2 is 18. The 2 is already claimed, but she could have the 9. Make sense how the game goes? It's sort of like Marco Polo, right? Someone does something and someone else replies, and then you switch. Okay, I'm going to erase these things because you didn't know what you were doing, and you should get to pick more strategically if you want, or you could just do exactly the same numbers. At the end, it doesn't matter how many X's or O's are on the board. We're going to add up the points that you have claimed and see what the total numbers are with a calculator, because that will be easier. So go first, April. Pick any number you want that won't give Josie a lot of factors.
I'll go 22 again.
Okay, that was a pretty good one. She got 1 and 2 and 11, but you're ahead by quite a bit, right? She has 11, 12, 13, 14 points. So you're ahead by 8 on your first turn. That's not bad. Josie, what number do you want?
I'll do 7.
You'll do 7. So 7, the only factors of 7 are 1 times 7. So Josie didn't jump ahead by too much, but April didn't get anything. So far, so good. Now we're back to April starting.
I'll go 15.
15. So she picks 15. What numbers does Josie get?
3,
Mm-hmm.
5,
That's it. So you got 15, she got 3 and 5 is 8. You pulled ahead by 7. That's okay on your turn. Josie, your turn to start. Pick any number you want.
20.
20. She gets 20. 1 times 20 is taken. 2 times 10. So April gets the 10. 4 times 5 is 20. And that's it. So you pulled ahead by 6, right? You got 20. April got 14 total. That wasn't bad at all. April, your turn to start.
oh, 18.
18. What does Josie get?
9,
9. 9 times 2 is 18.
mm,
The other one is 6. 6 times 3
Yeah.
is 18. So that was April's 18 and Josie's factors. Josie, your turn to pick any number.
I'll do 25.
25. That one we just did on the other page. Whoops, other slide. There we go. So 1, 25, and 5. The 1, the 5, and the 25 are all claimed. So that was great. You got 25 points and April didn't get any. April, your turn to start. Pick any number you want.
I'll go 30.
30. 30 has a ton of factors. If this was the first move of the game, that would be a terrible play. But now most of them are covered. So 1 times 35, 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. Yep, they're all already claimed. Okay, Josie's turn to pick whatever she wants.
27.
27. So, oops, I'm gonna do my circle. So 9 times 3 is 27. 1 times 27, that's it.
16.
16. So Josie starts, I'm sorry, April starts with 16.
Oh, that was a bad number.
Josie, oh, she gets an 8 because 8 times 2. Okay, Josie's turn to pick any number.
13.
13. Okay. Only 1 times 13, so no reply. April's turn.
Twelve.
12. Okay, you get the 12. If everything less than it is claimed, factors are always smaller or the number itself. So for sure, Josie is not getting anything. Josie, your turn.
29.
29. So that one actually only has 29 and 1 as factors. So that would be safe even early in the game. April, your turn. Pick any number you want.
21.
21. Okay, 7 times 3, but those have been claimed, so no replies. Josie, pick any number you want.
26.
26. Are there any factors left of 26? It's even. What 2 times what is 26?
13.
13, but the 13 is claimed. Okay, so we're safe. That was Josie's turn. April, pick any number you want.
19.
19. Okay, that's a nice big number. The only factors of 19 are 1 and 19, so no replies. Josie, your turn.
14.
14. Okay, again, if everything less than it is claimed, all the factors would be it or less, so no replies. April, your turn.
28.
If April had picked 28 earlier, Josie would have
No.
gotten the 14. But since Josie filled up the 14, now April can get the 28. Okay, Josie's turn. Pick any number you want.
17.
17. April.
24.
Okay, and Josie gets 23. I'm not going to add them up, but you could use a calculator, add up all the numbers that have your mark. We're not really playing this to be competitive, but if you were, because it's a good way to play with your kids, then you could see who wins. Make sense as the game?
Mhm.
So that's the best way I know to practice your times tables. Much more fun than flashcards. We have 2 minutes. I'm just going to demonstrate this game. We're going to pick a counting number greater than 1. So I'll just say 20. Why not? 2 players will take turns. Can I use Josie and April again, just because you're active and we're in a rush? On your turn, you're going to pick any factor of the current number and subtract that. And the goal is you want to get the number 1. I'll let Josie go first this time since April went first last time. So pick any number that's a factor of 20. So 1, 4, or 5.
4.
4. So we take away the 4 and we get to 16. So April, you have to pick a factor of 16.
4.
4. So we take away the 4 and we get to 12. See how this is going? So Josie, 12 has lots of factors. Lots of things multiply to be 12. Pick any of them you want.
I'll just go with 1, I guess.
With 1. Okay, so that brings us down to 11. April, 11 only has itself and 1 as a factor, so you're stuck picking 1. 11 minus 1 is 10. Josie, your turn.
Is 5?
5. Yes, 5 times 2 is 10. You can take away 5 and get to 5. April is stuck. 5 is only
What
5
am I
times.
supposed to do now? Okay. Lost my
Yep.
train of thought.
Yeah, you have to pick a factor, but the only factor that's not 5 is 1. So you're stuck
Yep.
picking 1. 5
Yep.
minus 1 is 4. April, you can pick 2 or 1.
2.
I'm sorry, that was Josie. You can
Yeah, I
pick-
was gonna say
It's Josie's turn.
Yeah, I was gonna choose 2.
2. Okay, take away 2. And then April gets to win because she can take away 1 and she gets to 1. And that was the goal. This one for me isn't as good as practicing times tables, but it's kind of an interesting game. Good to play with kids if they need to practice this math. When we play these games, we think, what are all the factors of this number? Which factor will help me the most? And that's great practice for reducing fractions. So next class, I can show you an example if you want, but I'm not going to rush into that. We're not officially ready for fractions. Sometimes we need to find all the factors. That's the kind of things we were doing. Cashiers making change might be like that. How many ways can you make a marching band line up in rows? Because remember, factors are about how you could line up in rows. Sometimes we need what's called the prime factorization. So the thinking project for this to-doodle is watch a video about the prime factorization. Is this new to you? What did you learn about it? The prime factorization is only really used in two situations in real life. What's the smallest denominator if we have to add fractions by hand? And as an advanced topic, how to make codes unbreakable for computers. I could talk more about those, but not now. We're out of time.